Beloved, within the Christian world, fellow Christians around the world, this is a very urgent message to you, my Baptist friends, Pentecostal friends, Lutheran friends, Methodist friends. Revelation chapter 14, verse 8 says, "And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication." That is concomitant, or it agrees with Revelation 18 and verse 4. It says, "And I heard," it starts at verse 2, "And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, because she made all nations, because of the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich to the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard," verse 4, "another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues." Now, beloved, I preached on this in the past, but I like to make this more clearly this time. The second angel's message found in Revelation 14:8 and 18:2-4 deals with the fact that there's a spiritual Babylon in this world. Spiritual Babylon are all the apostate religions in this world, like Buddhism, Islam, and all the apostate religions that do not believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. And also Christian religions that teach Sunday sacredness and immortality of the soul. Those are also Babylonian systems of teaching. So Babylon means spiritual confusion. And the papacy is spiritual Babylon, the mother of harlots. Revelation 17 talks about them being the mother of harlots. The mystery great Babylon is who this system is. Beloved, within the Christian world, the second angel's message says that Babylon, that spiritual system, is fallen. It fell first in 538 AD when the Roman Catholic Church joined with the world, all the nations of the world, through the pagan Roman Empire. When the pagan Roman Empire fell in 538 AD, and the emperor transferred all of the power from pagan Rome to papal Rome. It fell again in 1844 AD when the apostate Protestant world, like the Baptist, Methodist, Lutheran, Episcopalian, and all other religions, rejected the second angel message to come out of spiritual Babylon and rejected the Sabbath truth and believed in immortality of the soul. But Babylon is not fully fallen at this time. Babylon completely falls under the other angel of Revelation chapter 18, verse 2-4, in which it says it's become the hold of every foul spirit and cage, every hateful bird, and every unclean bird. Babylon fully falls when the apostate Protestant world, in league with the United States government, with the aid of the papacy, signs the Sunday, enforced Sunday observance called a National Sunday Law, and it becomes the mark of the beast crisis for the world. And they forbid buying and selling and say that you can't buy and sell, and there's a death decree signed unless you keep the first day holy. Now we see parts of this being revealed through the Johnson Amendment being repealed by Donald Trump recently. We see parts of this being revealed when they have the storms, Hurricane Harvey in Texas and Hurricane Irma in Florida, and how Donald Trump signed a bill called a National Day of Prayer for Sunday, for those who can worship on Sunday and make it a National Day of Prayer. And so it's starting slowly but surely as speeding up to a National Sunday Law. He's transferring more solemnity to the first day of the week and calling it a National Day of Prayer. Pretty soon, business may be closed down. Shops may be closed down. And he may transfer more solemnity to the first day of the week, Sunday. In fact, Billy Graham and many first day ministers are saying that these hurricanes are happening because of the sins of the people in this generation. Next to the state, many other things about these storms, but that's another topic to deal with later. But beloved, the first day world, my fellow Christians in the first day world, come out of Babylon, that you receive not her plagues, because the third angel's message found in Revelation chapter 14. Third angel's message in Revelation chapter 14 talks about what's going to happen if you receive the 7 last plagues found in Revelation chapter 15 and 16. It says this, it says, and third angel followed him, verse 9, saying with a loud voice, if any man worships the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine and wrath of God, which is poured out without mixing to the cup of her indignation. And he shall be tormented with the brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image and whosoever received the mark of his name. Now the beast is the papacy, and his image is the apostate Protestant world in league with the U.S. government. And the 7 last plagues, found in Revelation 15 and 16, of the sun becoming scorching with heat, boils on the skin, men drinking blood, darkness over the sea, the beast was the papacy. All these things are the wrath of God against those who observe the first 2 weeks instead of the 7th week of Sabbath, and who will see the mark of the beast in their forehead or in their hand. They will see the mark of the beast in their forehead because they believe the heresy, but they receive in their hand out of convenience because they want to buy and sell and eat and be protected from violence in these last days. So, beloved, come out of Babylon so you will receive none of her plagues. And Babylon is fallen, The apostate Protestant world, along with the papacy and other pagan religions, is already fallen. You will not be saved in that system. You must come out of that Babylonian system. You cannot reform that system. You must come out to be saved. God bless you. Maranatha.